Horror games are the best kind of games. It is a fact of life. So we have compiled a list of some of the most terrifying and chilling paranormal games that you can play from the comfort of your home or even with some friends. However, I should stress that I do not condone playing any of these games because you never know what the outcome may be until it is too late. So today on Top 5 Scary Videos, I'm going to be counting down our list of the top 5 scary games you shouldn't play at 3 AM part 2. Before we begin though, be sure to stick around until the end of the video where I'll be responding to some of your comments. And with that, let's jump in. Coming in at number 5, The Answer Man. In order to play this game, you'll need 10 players. At least there's safety in numbers, right? Gather everyone together into a circle, then have all the players take out their phones and call the person to their left. Make sure you all hit send at the same time. Most of you will likely get a busy signal, however, it is possible that one person might get through to the Answer Man. Whoever this person is gets to ask the Answer Man whatever questions they want of him. But know this, for every question you ask, he'll get to ask one in return. His questions aren't always easy to answer, but you may answer them truthfully and accurately. Now, if the Answer Man doesn't like your answer, well, this is bad news for you and will result in some severe consequences. So be prepared before playing. You may also want to use a burner phone because if you manage to get in touch with the Answer Man, you'll need to destroy the phone you used to talk to him. Otherwise, he may reach out to you whenever he wants. Coming in at number 4. The Telephone Ritual. The telephone ritual hails from Japan and bears some similarities to the shoebox telephone, a game we will save for another day. Before you begin the game, you'll need the following things: a cell phone, some salt, a flashlight, and an amulet. Before you begin, you'll have to make sure you're alone in the house. Do not try to play this game with anyone else. Also, be ready to hang out in your bathroom staring into your toilet for an extended amount of time. Now, when you're ready to play, turn off all the lights in your home and lay down a line of salt outside the bathroom door. Then use the flashlight to light up the water inside of the toilet. Keep looking at the surface of the water. Next, grab your phone to call your home number. Let the phone ring and do not hang up halfway through. If it gets cut off, call again. Now, doing this may result in someone or something picking up the other end. If that happens, hang up immediately. If you see a change in the surface of the toilet bowl water or hear a noise from anywhere inside your home, hang up immediately. Coming in at number 3, the Dark Reflection Ritual. Now, this paranormal game comes to us from the Creepypasta wiki page. Here's what you'll need to do this ritual: a mirror of any type, a candle of any size or color, and friends to do it with. However, this is optional but highly recommended. Now, I should warn you in advance that once you begin this ritual, there is no way to stop it, so don't start unless you are planning to finish. For this ritual to work, you will need a mirror that you don't mind breaking. According to the manifesto, both the risk and the reward for this ritual are stronger depending on how old the mirror is. If you think about it, an older mirror has been looked into more and therefore has more negative energy inside of it. In order to begin this ritual, you must look your reflection in the eyes, transferring your negative energy into the mirror one last time. You will only need to do this for a few seconds. Then lean forward and breathe onto the mirror, making it fog up with your breath. You might find this strange at first, but by breathing on the mirror, you are symbolically linking yourself to the mirror and to the negative energy contained inside. Everyone in the group needs to do this step as well before moving on. Following this, light the candle and then use the candle to burn the mirror. This will agitate the negative energy inside. After this, the final step is breaking the mirror. Once this step is done, I suggest you start running. Now, it is a common misconception that when a person breaks a mirror, they will be followed by bad luck, but that's not true. When a mirror is broken, the bad energy stays in one spot near the broken mirror until it eventually dissipates. However, saying that, if you completed the above steps, then you have tied yourself to the negative energies. This means that the negative energy will pursue you wherever you go. Throughout the night, the energy will follow you, getting closer and closer as the hours go by. If you survive until dawn, congratulations, you won the game. If you didn't, then you're probably dead. Coming in at number 2, The Doors of Your Mind. This is another Reddit game which comes to us from Brickle on r/3kings. To play this game, you need only a friend and perhaps a pillow. Here we go. Dim the lights and light a few candles. The aim of the game is to put you into a meditative state, so you need to be relaxed and have a free mind. Next, lay your head on your partner's lap. Make sure your head is facing up. Your friend will need to rub both of your temples in slow, circular motions, like a massage. It has to be relaxing. This is where your friend will have to guide you. Let your mind/imagination do all of the work. This entire time your eyes should be closed and you'll be relaying descriptive information to your partner about your surroundings and such. Never second guess what comes to mind. Simply answer your partner's questions without hesitation as they come to you. Just let it happen. Now here's what your partner should start with. I quote, "You're at the end of a very long corridor. There are numerous doors on both sides of the corridor, spanning the entire length. I want you to explore these doors and the rooms behind them. Describe to me what you can see, hear, touch, and feel with great detail." And from there, the exploration is up to your mind. Now you may be thinking that it doesn't sound all that creepy, right? Well, wrong. I have some tips/warnings for you before you proceed. If you go into a room full of clocks, leave immediately. Trust me. Not to mention, follow your gut instinct about certain doors, because as they say, curiosity really does kill the cat. And finally, coming in at number 1, The Three Kings. Now this game comes to us from FableForge over on Reddit, who posted the instructions for The Three Kings on the r/NoSleep subreddit all the way back in 2012. Now this actually became so popular that it spawned its very own subreddit devoted entirely to games and rituals of this sort. In order to play this game, you'll need the following things. A very large, empty and quiet room, preferably without windows. If windows exist, you will need to cover them to ensure total darkness. A pack of candles and a lighter, a bucket of water and a mug, a fan, 2 large mirrors, 3 chairs, an alarm clock, an active cell phone, a loved one willing to follow the rules, and finally a small toy or object from your childhood. Next up, the setup. Begin this around 11 PM. Place 1 chair in the center of the room facing north. Place the other 2 chairs exactly to the left and right facing your throne. The distance between your throne and that of your queen and fool should be about the length of your arm to each side, more or less. Next, place the 2 large mirrors on the queen and fool chairs left and right of you, facing you and each other. If you sit on your throne facing straight ahead, you should be able to perceive your own reflection in each of the 2 mirrors without actually having to turn your head nor your eyes to do so. Next, place the bucket of water and the mug in front of you, just barely out of reach. Place the fan behind you, turn it on. Turn off the lights, leave the door open and go to your bedroom. Set the candles by the side of your bed, next to the lighter, your alarm clock and cell phone. Set your alarm clock for 3:30 AM. Turn off the lights and sleep while holding your power object. Now it's time for the big show. Follow along carefully now. Wake up at 3:30 AM, but do not turn on the light. You have exactly 3 minutes to light your candle. Grab your phone and make your way to the dark room to sit on your throne. Don't forget your power object. Do not look directly at either of the 2 mirrors beside you. Do not let the candle go out. The fan is behind you, so protect the candle with your body. Look straight ahead at the darkness. Now it is your job to find out which chair is the queen and which is the fool. This will be easy because you won't be alone in the room. If you have questions, you'll get answers. Just keep looking ahead no matter what. Well, there we have it. Do you guys agree with our list? Were there any paranormal games that we missed? Leave us all your thoughts and feelings in the comments down below and perhaps we can do a part 3. Before I go though, I just want to respond to a few comments from part 1 of our list. Chapter Master Oculus Obscuritas said, "Can't even stay awake until 3 AM these days anymore. I'm too old for this shit." I couldn't agree more. Last night I went to bed at 9:30, so respect. Nightflame 3000 said, "Lucy seems like the type of girl that would want to watch a horror movie or do something creepy for the first date, which I dig a lot. All hail the Dark Queen." That is very true. The best first date is one with horror movies. Am I right? I did watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre on a first date once. That relationship didn't last. Hot Sauce Magic Box said, "Why does it feel like Lucy is just listing off childhood pastimes?" I loved this one because it's so accurate. It's true, I did used to play a lot of paranormal games when I was younger. It was my favourite hobby. We should all partake. Who wants to play with me? Asuna Chan said, "Lucy takes my mind off the fact that our city is on lockdown. Thanks for this." What city are you in? I am glad I can take your mind off it. Our city is also currently not fully on lockdown, but we are advised to stay inside, so that's fun. And on that note, if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another scary vid. Until next time, see you later.